You've now finished the audio/video reenactment of a witness testifying in a case of child sexual abuse. During deliberation, do not share any emotional reactions you may have had while listening to the testimony. Please try your best to continue suppressing your emotional reactions and make sure they have absolutely no effect on you while you deliberate with your fellow mock jurors. In addition, be careful not to let any positive or negative emotions show during deliberation, and do your best to stay calm by keeping your emotions to yourself. It is extremely important for the sake of this study that if you had any feelings as you listened and watched the reenactment, please try your best not to let those feelings show to your fellow mock jurors. In other words, please try to behave in such a way that your fellow mock jurors watching you would not know you were feeling anything at all. So please, try to behave so your fellow mock jurors would not know you are feeling anything at all. Deliberation Instructions. Now you will begin deliberating on this case. You will have 30 minutes to discuss the evidence and come to a unanimous verdict. It is your duty to talk with one another and to deliberate on this case. You should try to agree on a verdict if you can. Each of you must decide the case for yourself, but only after you have discussed the evidence with the other mock jurors. Do not hesitate to change your mind if you become convinced that you were wrong, but do not change your mind just because other jurors disagree with you. Keep an open mind and openly exchange your thoughts and ideas about this case. Stating your opinions too strongly at the beginning, or immediately announcing how you plan to vote, may interfere with an open discussion. Please treat one another courteously. Your role is to be an impartial judge of the facts, not to act as an advocate for one side or the other. You should take this deliberation just as seriously as if it were real, and as if the defendant's fate rested in your hands. Please use the full 30 minutes to evaluate all the information presented in the trial. If a unanimous verdict is reached at the beginning of deliberations, please utilize the remaining time provided to review the evidence and discuss the reasons for the verdict to make sure you arrived at a fair verdict. You will receive a 5-minute warning before the end of deliberations. Your verdict must be unanimous. This means that, to return a verdict, all of you must agree to it. As soon as all jurors have agreed on a verdict, let the research assistant know that you are ready to return a verdict.